Domination.
How's it going, guys? TazMo here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary. Today is going to be kind of a special one today. Actually, this is a pretty big gameplay. I think I end up going 101-9 on just regular domination on slums. Pretty good with the DSR. I also get a nuclear and just do really good work, actually. Could have had a couple of clips in this game, but it kind of didn't work out. I kind of got unlucky, kind of choked a bit, but oh well. But not going to talk about the gameplay too much, but I am going to talk about MLG Dallas. Now, MLG Dallas I went to about a week ago. Most of you guys should know about it. It's a gaming event where almost a lot of teams compete to win certain prizes and stuff for Call of Duty, League of Legends, and StarCraft right now. But it was a lot of fun. So I'm going to let you guys know how it went. So pretty much at the very start, I didn't fly actually. I drove up from where I am up to Dallas, and it was about a 5-hour drive, not too bad. And I drove up with my friend Clint. Now he's actually known as Aero Wolf. He used to be in Skies with me. He actually made a new team called Aero Combine. They're actually pretty good and underrated, and I'd really suggest that you guys go check them out for sure. I'll put a link in the description for them. But yeah, they're a good team. But anyways, we drove up. It took about 5 hours, and it was pretty tiring. We got to our hotel room, and set up and everything, and waited for other roommates. One which was JPIC, one of my good friends, and one of his teammates called Start. Now those two guys just made it, so then we just kind of passed out that day. Then got ready for the big day tomorrow. Now the next day we pretty much went pretty early and grabbed our passes and stuff like that, because I think it opened a bit later. So we just wanted to grab our passes before everybody else. Grabbed that stuff, got all sorted, and we're just trying to figure out who was here. So I got in touch with Temper and some other people, and we ended up meeting them at the cafe we met last time at Dallas, and it was pretty fun. We met up with Temper, and I actually met Hex again there, along with Diesel. Those two guys are really good fun and really nice guys, actually. And yeah, we pretty much hung out with Temper and Guy Envy, and we actually met up with Face Pamage. Now, Face Pamage, really cool guy. I'm sure you guys all have heard of him. He actually is a really cool guy, really nice guy. We were kind of joking back and forth about calling each other scumbags, but it was all in all a very good time. Now, one guy we also met that I want to make an actual shout out to is Zach Pamage. Now, he's the brother of Face Pamage, and he's a really nice guy, like down to earth, really cool guy. And he's actually a big StarCraft fan, so he got to meet a bunch of StarCraft players and stuff like that. Like, it made his day and everything. So it was really good fun. But he was a really nice guy. I I mean, really nice guy for sure. But about that, when we finally got to the event, it was packed. Like, we met up actually just earlier, just before. I actually met up with Hastro and Fearless, along with 13. All those guys, really good fun, really nice guys. They ended up giving me my jersey. Now this jersey was sick, and I didn't realize that it actually had my actual name on it and everything. So it has like TazMo on the back and everything. The jersey was posted on Twitter. I'm sure you guys can look at it on there, and I'm sure we're gonna start selling them on some websites soon. But yeah, it was really cool and it was great. I got to meet up with the pro team, Proofy, JCap, Rambo, and Stainville. All those guys were really welcoming and nice, and they really appreciated the support, because we almost had a little envy crew going. Another two members were Within and Gaia. Those two guys were there too, and we went in all together and stuff. I met up with some other people, and we just started the day. Now the first day was pretty much all open bracket stuff. By that, it was a lot of games, and Envy, Optic, Complexity, Phase, were all in the open bracket. So they were not. They needed to win a ton of games. Now these games are huge. Like Envy started a bit shaky. I watched. I'm pretty sure I watched all the games, supporting them a lot, and it got intense in some games. It was only best of 3, and they had to play on split screen and everything. So, but it turned out pretty fun. We made it all the way through that night with 7 games, I think it was, 7 matches, 7 best of 3s, and we actually in that we played main stage against Complexity, and destroyed them pretty hard. I mean, JCap was on fire. I mean, people were saying nerf JCap and everything. The whole team was doing really well, and it's great to be part of something that's really successful. And I've always followed Envy and all these guys. Optic did well too, and I'd like to add FaZe did really well for an amateur team. All those guys did a really good job. But so the second day was kind of a big deal as well. We had some more main stage action. Don't want to talk about all the matches too much, but pretty much what ended up happening was Farico won the whole thing. Envy and Optic, I think, were tied for 5th and 6th. FaZe finished top 16, so there's a lot of good results, to be honest. Most of them qualified for COD championships. At least Envy and Optic did, which is good, so that'll be a big thing. But when I was around at the event, I was quite amazed at how many people I got to meet, and then also how many people came up to me. And by that I mean I got to meet the people from Gamma Gamers. I got to meet some of the other pro players, Farico Karma, VVV Complex, some other people like that. MLG Puckett, obviously Hastro and Fwiz. It's cool because you just get to meet so many people. And I met actually some fans of mine. It was crazy. Yeah, people were saying, asking me to sign stuff, and it was so surreal. I've never thought I would do that. I actually ended up signing maybe about 15 things, being Xboxes, controllers, hats, even some jerseys, anything they could give me really. And my signature was awful. You'd see Diesel and all them, going off, with their amazing signatures. Another thing, I think Pamaj said in his video that he signed over 300, so I mean my 15 or so was pretty amazing for me, but I'm still a small fry consider compared to all these guys, but really surreal, and I felt so humbled by it. It was crazy. It was great. Pretty much, who else did we meet? Oh, of course, the one and only Grizz showed up. It was crazy meeting him. I play with him all the time, and finally got to meet him in person. It was really easy, a lot of fun. I think his friend Charger was there too. It was good to meet him too. And it was just, everybody was just so welcoming. And I'm telling you right now, if you come to these events, don't be shy to go up to people. Everybody, has the same thing in common. And I've always said, if you come up to someone, they're more than likely just going to say hi. I will. I mean, personally, I love speaking to new people, and everybody has the same in common. They love Call of Duty, and the showing for COD was great. I mean, you got StarCraft and League of Legends, which are already pretty well established, and COD had a full main stage. It was crazy, and there's even like big lines watching other teams in an open bracket. And I really recommend going to these events. I think the next one is in Anaheim. It's going to be, I think, late June. I plan to go there. I'm already sorting out things like hotels and stuff soon. Make sure you book it quick though, because you don't want to be left with like only certain options. You want to have it booked as soon as possible. But honestly, if you're in the area in California, please go check it out. I mean, even if it's worth a plane ticket, save up your money. You get to meet so many people that you'd love to meet, of course, and then also you just enjoy watching games. Competitive is actually really fun to watch. It gets really intense. But pretty much the icing on the cake for the whole thing was there was a Twitch party, Twitch TV. If you guys don't know what that is, live stream channel thing, the website that provides people with live streams, like all the big names, Nadeshot, Grizz, Temper, all these people live stream all the time on there. And I managed to get in there, and it was great. We got drinks there and met everybody you could think of. I was talking with the owner of Scuff. Diesel was there again. I met up with all the pro guys again. It's just amazing. It's a lot of fun to meet that. But yeah, definitely, guys. That's pretty much all Dallas had to offer. But pretty much that was a lot of stuff to offer. So I'd honestly recommend going, having fun, bring a friend or so. Introduce them to the game. It's so much fun. Also in Anaheim, me and Pamaj are gonna have some interesting things to up our sleeves for Anaheim. We are planning to compete. I'll let you guys know about that in my next commentary. But until next time, it's been TazMo. Have a good one. Cheers.
Bullseye.